love relationship when we have two people walking together in the name of marriage or living together or lovers, whatever it is, they keep walking together. We should all be mindful that we human keep evolving every day. We keep changing every day. Change is something that we can never avoid it. It's a default nature. That's one thing which keeps happening. We change physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. We change. That change is something it's always happening. In fact, I feel that that's what keeps us going. Otherwise, life will be so boring. That's what I always felt. Especially when we are in the mid-age, when we are almost like 10 years together in a relationship, when we feel that I don't know this person who's with me, he's entirely a new dimension. We all have to understand that we all are changing. He would say the same, she would say the same, Or sometimes they say that, no, like, I like this version of the person than before. I feel more compatible to this person right now. There are a lot of different kind of seeing this situation. But my point is, especially when we are in a relationship, when we are working together in a relationship, let the person be as they are. I think that's the best way to live a life. And you be the way you are and find a midpoint where you can be together. You don't have to be exactly the version what he likes you, or he doesn't have to be exactly the version what you like in him, but you can find a midway. In that way, both of them don't lose their individuality. Losing individuality is not a love relationship or a marriage. Being in their own individuality and finding a midpoint, that's the relationship. And if you can keep this as a reminder, I wouldn't say this is a rule, it's a reminder. We all know this. We all know this absolutely. It's just a reminder. We need this reminder on and off. We tend to forget with the kiosk of our life. So let's all remember, in a relationship, in a love relationship, the two people should never lose their individuality. They should be themselves, and you guys should find a midway to come together, to live together. If we can have this one Taraka mantra, one saying or motto or whatever, right? Or reminder, I would like to say reminder, life is much easier. We will let the person live and we will live our life. This is a healthy relationship. This will keep you a healthy relationship. Like you don't really get stressed the way the person is changing, or it can be any change, right? But we are still letting him know or her know that I'm there for you at any point. I think this statement, when we say to our spouse, it makes the other person think twice before doing anything. Yeah, you may tell me that why any point? Because I think that assurance is needed for a healthy relationship. People tend to do mistakes, people tend to do adverse things, but we have to give an opportunity for them to come back. Whether you take him back or not, it's a different scenario. But having these kind of base perception will help you to have a healthy relationship. Give it a thought and have a lovely relationship. Only in the relationship zone we learn so much. So thank your spouse for being with you in whatever relationship it is, right? It's such a beautiful relationship. It's such a learning process. In fact, we discover ourselves in that relationship.